Okay, thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and also distinguished guests. Welcome to Malang Toastmaster and Essential Toastmaster Club joint meeting. My name is Apri, acting as president of the Malang Toastmaster Club. Today was very special for me, for all of us, because it is the first time the two clubs conduct the meeting together. And I would like to thank you to Toastmaster Karina as president of the Essential Toastmaster Club for accepting my invitation to conduct this joint meeting. Also to all members of Essential Toastmaster Club, we have Toastmaster Reza here, we have Toastmaster Tisa, we have Toastmaster Akila, Toastmaster Deborah. Yeah, thank you for all of you to come to our joint meeting for the first time. And before the meeting start, I would like to remind you about meeting rule. Please mute or turn off your microphone if you don't speak. Also, I really encourage all of you to turn on the camera so we can see your smile and enthusiasm. And now, as a club president of Malang Toastmaster Club, I officially open the meeting for tonight. And I hope you all enjoy this cheerful meeting. And now I will give a control to Toastmaster of the meeting, which is a president of Essential Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Karina. So please welcome Toastmaster Karina.
Thank you so much, Mr. President Toastmaster Apri. Do we need to explain about what the Toastmaster is first before I conduct the theme of today's meeting?
Let's see, we have a guest here. Only one guest. Yeah, I think we can do that quick. Okay, I will explain a little bit about Toastmaster. So what exactly Toastmaster is? A second. So Toastmaster is an international non-profit organization that teaches public speaking and leadership skill through a worldwide network of clubs. And born since 1924, Toastmaster has helped people from different backgrounds become more confident speaker, communicator, and leader, and headquartered in Englewood, Colorado. Until today, the organization serves over 300,000 members in 149 countries through more than 15,000 clubs around the world. So there is a many benefit if you become a Toastmaster. The main benefit become a Toastmaster is that you can improve public speaking skill. I believe public speaking is a very useful skill for your personal and professional life. Some people believe that public speaking is a natural talent, either you have it or you don't. But this is not true. You can learn how to be good at it if you practice long enough. And Toastmaster is a community that can help you become a better speaker. Next is you can build leadership skill. I believe leadership is one of the most vital skill in an organization. With good leadership skill, you can lead, inspire, and motivate others on your team. The way you can learn leadership skill in Toastmaster is by becoming a club officer or taking a leadership project in Toastmaster program. And another one is you can build and expand your network. So Toastmaster is a community, is a great place to meet a lot of people from different background, club, and country. As you can see here, tonight we have Essential Toastmaster Club who conduct with Malang Toastmaster Club. And as a Toastmaster member, we use Pathway, you can hear, as our education program. There is up to 11 paths to choose from. So each path have different way to develop our skill, and it's online platform, so you can learn anytime and anywhere. So that is the quick introduction about a Toastmaster. And if you want to know more about a Toastmaster or interested to become a member, you can ask to our exco or member here after the end of the meeting. So that's all, and I will give a control to Toastmaster on the meeting, Toastmaster Karina.
All right. Thank you so much for the introduction of what Toastmaster is from our president, Mr. President of Malang Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Apri. Hello, everyone. How are you today? How are you feeling? Happy? Sad? Cheerful. Just exactly what the WOD today. Great. There is a quote said, happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. International Day of Happiness. Well, actually, this is the very first time for me hear about the International Day of the Happiness. Exactly from Toastmaster Apri. He brought the team to our meeting today, and I did a little bit research about what is International Day of Happiness. Why do we need to celebrate happiness? Why do we need why do the world, all the human in this world needs to know about the International Day of Happiness? And then this is what I found. International Day of Happiness will exactly will be launched on Monday, which is not today, on March 20th in this year. Why do people celebrate International Day of Happiness? It's a day to be happy, of course. Of course. But since 2013, United Nations has celebrated the International Day of Happiness as a way to recognize the importance of happiness in the life of people around the world, because happiness is a fundamental human goal. So what is happiness? First of all, I want to ask, since we collaborate with Malang, and Malang is such a wonderful city. Everybody loves to visit Malang. So what is happiness in Java language, Toastmaster? Jasmine, maybe you can help me to answer.
Yeah, I'm the last person to speak Javanese because I'm not one. We'll have to ask a local like Adelia, or I don't even know whether Adelia can speak Javanese. Maybe Apri can do that.
Okay, Apri, back to you, Toastmaster Apri. What is happiness in Java language?
Happiness in Java language. What is that?
Bahagia,
senang, bahagia. Senang? Senang.
It's simple. Indonesia using that language, this language as well. All right then. So what is happiness? Can I ask one or two people in this room, what is happiness for you? Anybody else wants to raise the hand, or just simply unmute your audio and answering mine question? What is happiness? Don't be shy.
Okay, can I respond to that, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Happiness means many things to different people. But to me, basically, it's a sense of joy. You downplay your fears, your worries, your concerns, and look at the brighter side of things, so that net you see it as a brighter day ahead for you. The reality is, no matter how it is, there will be problems in life. You just can't get away from it. They are there to stay. But being positive and looking at the brighter side of things, we get a better view of the day and hence a better state of mind. That's what happiness would mean to me. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you so much for the answer, Toastmaster Ravin. It's such a wonderful answer that you gave to us about happiness from your side. And what makes you happy? Can I ask other people here, what makes you happy actually? If the positive things, positive vibe, and brightens come out from your inside yourself, and what makes you happy then? Anybody else wants to answer? Don't be shy. Many things, such a little thing that make us happy. So please speak up here. Toastmaster Gayatri Utami, would you like to share to us what makes you happy then?
Sure.
Yeah.
For me, when I achieve my target or my goal or my purpose in my life, I think that's my answer.
Correct. When you get something what we really want, that's the happiness exactly hit ourselves. Well done. And the last question before we start over our first session. What will you do today to make you happy or someone else happy? Toastmaster Tisa. Yeah. The last festive for me. What will you do? What will you do today to make someone else happy or even make yourself happy?
Just smile.
Correct. That's the simple things. Smile is so contagious. Once we share the smiles, everybody else feels the positive vibe and feel happy and cheerful as well. Well done. And I'm not alone in this moment. I have junior evaluator who will explain the role taker today. So over to you, Toastmaster Apri.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Karina, and hello everyone. Tonight I become a general evaluator, and my job as general evaluator is to evaluate the meeting from beginning to the end and make sure the meeting can run smoothly. And as general evaluator, I don't work alone because I have a wonderful team who can help me with this timer, a counter, grammarian, and also ballot counter. And first we have a counter by Toastmaster Anna. Is Toastmaster Anna is here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So please introduce your role responsibility for tonight.
Okay, hello my fellow Toastmaster and guests. Good evening, I'm Anna from Malang Toastmaster Club. Thanks for having me in this wonderful meeting. So today my role is an counter. The purpose of the counter is to note word and sound that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks during the meeting. I will listen for overused word including and, well, but, so, and I will also listen for filler sound including and I will also note when a speaker repeat a word or phrase such as I, or this mean. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of time that each speaker used these expressions. And also I will count the speakers who use word of the day and interesting expressions. So thank you. Back to you, Mr. G.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Anna, for your role introduction. And next we have Toastmaster Eva as a timer for the next. So please welcome Toastmaster Eva to describe your role responsibility.
Hello everyone. My job as a timer is to track the time for each speaker, evaluator, and table topics participant. Basically, all of you have to finish your speech by a certain time. Speaker, you have 5 until 7 minutes. The table topic participant, you only have 1 until 2 minutes. Evaluator, you only have 2 until 3 minutes to deliver your evaluation. To help all of you track the time, I give a warning signal as a background color. First, it will turn from green yellow, and red. Green is okay for you whether you want to continue or finish your speech. Speaker, you start at 5. Table topic start at minute 1. Evaluator start at minute 2. yellow. Although it's still for you to continue, however, you need to prepare to finish your speech. Speaker, you have for speaker start at 6. The table topics start at 1 minute 30 seconds. Evaluator start at 2 minutes 30 seconds. And red, last warning. And you have to finish your speech as soon as possible. Speaker start at 7. Table topic start at minute 2. And evaluator start at minute 3. Be careful after red background turn on. You only have 30 seconds left before you get disqualified. And if you get disqualified, then you will not able to be voted. Please pay attention for your time and don't forget to pin my screen when you start to speak. And good luck.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Eva, for your detailed explanation for the timer. And next we have Toastmaster Jasmine as grammarian for today. So please welcome Toastmaster Jasmine.
Right, thank you. Let me just share my screen so it's much easier. Okay, well, let's do that. So today we will see on the screen how I'm going to use the slides. So pardon my slow computer. So as we said, is the theme of the day is International Day of Happiness. So the word cheerful would be the word of the day. So as we said, it's an adjective. So it can be described as noticeably happy or optimistic. So that's one example that was given in our agenda today. How can she be cheerful like 6 o'clock in the morning? For me, that's easy. It's yoga time. That's why I'm always cheerful like 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, overall usage of the language is what we'll be looking up for today, as well as outstanding words and expressions that we will hear as you speak throughout the meeting. And of course, because we are not native to English, inaccuracies in pronunciation could be something we look out for because it will be something that we can all learn together. After all, that's what Toastmasters is all about, peer learning as we go. All right, so that's what I'll do. So we'll talk again at the end of the meeting or towards the end of the meeting. All right, see you later. Thank you, Apri, G.
Okay, thank you. And last but not least, we have a ballot counter by Toastmaster Akila. So please welcome Toastmaster Akila.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. I'm Akil from Essential Toastmaster. And my role for today will be the ballot counter. I will collect all of your ballot, all of your vote for today's favorite speakers. There will be 3 favorite speakers of night. It will be prepaid speakers. It will be table topic speakers and also the evaluator. Please keep all of your favorite speaker per session as I will be sending out the form by the end of evaluation session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Akila. And I think that's all for my team introduction. And we will meet again in the evaluation session. And I will give control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Karina, to continue the meeting. So please welcome Toastmaster Karina.
Thank you so much for your cheerful role taker you have introduced to us today. And let's start the first session. We have 4 prepared speakers today. It's quite a lot, right? The first one is come from Essential Toastmaster Club. It is Toastmaster Sanjung, and Toastmaster Sanjung will be evaluated by Toastmaster Dion. And Toastmaster Dion would love to explain the whole project of Toastmaster Sanju would delivering today. Over to you, Toastmaster Dion.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Karina, Madam Tom. It's a great opportunity for me. Sorry. I need to leave the second. Right. It's a great opportunity for me because in this meeting, I'm gonna evaluate Toastmaster Sanjung for her project, and here is her project detail. This is level 1 project 2, second speech, and the pathway is leadership development. The title is First Solo Traveling with a speech length of 5 till 7 minutes. And before Toastmaster Sanjung delivers her speech, allow me to mention and introduce the purpose of this project. The purpose of the project is to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. And the purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster Sanjung to demonstrate that she has applied the feedback received from the first speech. Hence, Toastmaster Sanjung, get ready for your delivering your speech. All right, without further ado, Toastmaster Sanjung, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dion, for your explanation. Am I audible, everyone?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Good evening, my dearest fellow Toastmasters. I was indeed happy. My long leave submission has been approved. I have month 3 day with a full pay after my 5 years involvement of my previous organization. My cousin and I ever planned to have traveling together to Hong Kong. Unfortunately, she continued that she was unable for the schedule previously. Sure, I don't want to spend my leave with no activities at all. Firstly, I was told either to schedule it adjusting her schedule, or I went earlier, even though I have no any experience for solo traveling. And this is my first travel with a long distance. Yet I heard few stories of my friends who impressed their experience while this solo traveling. They told me it was amazing, full of adventures, and they acknowledged as Leo. They assure me that it's not as difficult as I imagined, and actually challenged for the. And I brought while I successfully ran my own solo traveling. Shortly, I booked the flight and hotel as the first day I took my leave, and my cousin would be there 2 days later after I've been there. I bought few destination ticket from the book application, in which it means that I paid in advance for the ticket destination while the traveling. Because the price much lower than I bought directly there. Nervousness absolutely overwhelming appeared on the air. The plane landed on the airport, and I follow the step of people that has the same plan with me. I have to take train after landing toward the main airport. Luckily, after I took a one bus, as I looking for previously how to reach my hotel from the airport, and after I get the hotel, I still have 4 hours before my schedule to Victoria Cruise. Sure, still have 3 hours free before my schedule to Victoria Harbor. I checked earlier that it has only 10 minutes walking to the destination, full of confidence, without any plan B that I prepare. I left the hotel around just 30 minutes walking to the destination. In fact, even though I have followed the instruction of the map, but it's complicated to reach that point, I surrender, keep up with the maps. Finally, I challenge myself to be brave, ask about the place to the people there. Some didn't understand what I said, and some are not familiar with the place that I asked. Panic, the clock is getting closer to the schedule that I reserved at that group. It's fine, this is my first experience. I would like to go there by taxi, but I was afraid because I'm just alone and there are a lot of negative opinion cross in my mind. I have paid in advance about the ticket, but finally I deal with my mistake. I should consider unexpected probabilities, especially about timing. I have the hotel to close with the time. I go as soon as after reach the hotel, much better, in order to feel more calm and relaxed. Okay, I decide to find a meal because I was very hungry because I just walked around to find the place, and it's challenge for me to find the food that is not restricted for me. This is halal food because I'm not sure which one the halal food or not. I decided to buy kebab at the time. However, luckily, I prepared for the instant noodle in my bag as I waiting my cousin come with me for tomorrow. And for tomorrow, I have trip to cable car 350 degrees. I prepare it well since the evening for the public transport day. Luckily, by train, I reached there successfully and put myself. The cable car is so high and I don't have any courage inside in the car just by myself. So I grab the brave, the courage to join to a family, and so glad they are welcome that I join with them to the cable car. Okay, I'm not regret about this experience. There are a lot of valuable of lesson of life that I gain, but I happy and it's a cheerful day for tomorrow because my cousin informed me that she would be there and go traveling with me. Yes, I will no longer to go alone. And the next trip is to Victoria Peak Tram with her. It's so cheerful day because I have a friend who take a photo and also to play. It's not like me at yesterday, just only alone and just find the other people with their companion. And there is an issue when I go with her. This is to decide which restaurant that we would like for lunch. She said that this is emergency, so we just take the food in which that closer to us. No, we should to struggle to find the halal meals first. Okay, we took struggle around 30 minutes about that. That's after this experience, I have take a lesson that when people say that solo traveling is challenge you to be more brave, it's true. However, I also find the negative one, or I think the downside of traveling without any agent travel. I spend much cost, I think, than by agent traveling, because I think I should take a hotel which with more price than hotel that we reserve from the travel agent, because travel agent provided it for many people, such as for 10 or 20 people, and this is I just pay for just myself. Even though I have the experience available for my life, I should to consider it about the next. So traveling is good if we have a fixed schedule. I think when I find there is a specific time of flight and hotel give the discount, and it's not for me that have a spontaneous planning that I just reserve the flight and the hotel as soon as from my departure. And another is solo traveling is I have a freedom to decide where I should go, but just solo traveling also didn't give the cheerful thing, because I always walk alone without the one that can, I think, give feedback and also accompany me in my traveling. So after this experience, I never take the journey without the support of agent traveling, because I think always there is a positive side and negative side. Even though I took with the agent traveling, I still have the valuable experience, and in which I could save more money by agent traveling than solo traveling. Except for the solo traveling, if you are like a backpacker that you spend the night is not in a hotel, perhaps it could spend less cost than agent travel. However, this is only the first solo traveling, and I have no solo traveling again of my life until now. For the next, perhaps because we not only learn from the perfecting mistake and the imperfecting give us a value and lesson. Over to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you very much for Toastmaster Sanjung for your super excited story you shared about the solo traveling you first ever had in your life. Travel is always interesting. I love to travel, and I believe all of people in this room love to have a travel. But when the travel goes dry, like slightly go not like what we planned before, is a bit challenging. And thank you so much for your cheerful story about the benefit and uncheerful side from your story. Well done. Next on, we have Toastmaster Deborah as a second speaker, and Toastmaster Deborah will be evaluated by Toastmaster Adele. And I would love to call Toastmaster Adele to explain what the project Toastmaster Deborah will deliver. Over to you, Toastmaster Adele.
Okay, thank you so much, our Tom. To be honest, today has been quite a long day for me, but having you, our Tom, as our Tom today, it's cheering me up a bit. So yeah, it's been such an exciting thing for us to have another club to, to help this meeting together. Okay, so I'm as Toastmaster Deborah evaluator, and we will listen to her project called Vocal Variety and Body Language with title Life Sufficient. And the purpose of her project is for Toastmaster Deborah to practice her body language, including gestures and other nonverbal communication, along with her vocal variety, including pace, tone, pitch, and volume. And her speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you. Back to our Tom.
Toastmaster Deborah, are you ready? The screen is yours.
I'm ready. Okay. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Self-sufficient. Let us imagine our life without depends on buying food on the stores or market. It seems impossible, right? Especially for us, or me, myself, that live in the modern life or in the big city, Jakarta, where food available everywhere and accessible for everyone. To get fruits and veggie, we just as easy as clicking our mobile phone and find Firebox, Segari, Happy Fresh, you name it. Or for the cheaper option, I buy fruits and veggie at the modern or traditional market. So yes, life without depends on the stores or market to get food seems impossible. However, it's possible. I want to share about the concept of permaculture to become self-sufficient. Permaculture is the concept to develop an agricultural ecosystem in our house or in our community to be sustainable or life-sufficient. I will make it easy. 2 years ago, during the COVID-19 crisis, I started to build my own garden on the rooftop of my rent house property, or in Bahasa we call it kos-kosan. I started to buy a good quality of soil, some planter bags, seeds of fruits and vegetables that's easy to grow. And then until now, my small garden have produced foods for my daily consumption, such as tomatoes, spinach, water spinach or kangkung in Bahasa Indonesia, edamame, green beans, mint and butterfly pea for the tea, passion fruits, and many more. I try to be self-sufficient. I eat from the garden. I eat from what the garden produces. And I less to buy food from the market or stores. For the ecosystem, I use the organic waste that produced from the cooking as a compost that's a good or organic fertilizer. So I use that to fertilize all the plants that I have. And other things, when the rain comes, I prepare some baskets. So I keep the rainwater. Later on, I use that to watering the plants. So my dream is become self-sufficient, not just about the food from my own garden, but I also want to have a little farm. Yes, little farm. I imagine that I have some hens that produce some eggs every day for my protein consumption. So no need to go to the market anymore to buy eggs. It means that I can save more money. So permaculture is not about spending less, but more about how to save more. So my fellow Toastmasters, you can start that concept if you want to be a self-sufficient, or later on, you can buy some foods or veggie at my garden. That's from me. Thank you.
Wow, big applause for Toastmaster Deborah. Awesome. I definitely want to buy from you, Toastmaster Deborah, and also I want to steal the knowledge, the skill, how to make the garden. Thank you for sharing your interesting story to us. It's really beneficial for us to know about the gardening. And next on, we have Toastmaster Tisa as a third speaker. Toastmaster Tika will be evaluated by Toastmaster Reza. And I will invite Toastmaster Reza to explain what the project Toastmaster Tisa is today. Over to you, Toastmaster Reza.
Am I audible?
Yes, and visible as well.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, fellow Toastmasters, it's a wonderful Thursday as usual. So today I have the privilege to evaluate my dear friend, Toastmaster Tisa, and she will be performing a project called Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. So the purpose of the project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring, as well as to share some aspect of previous experience as a protege or mentee. So the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Without further ado, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Tisa. Life is a matter of choice. Life is a matter of choice. Toastmaster Tisa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reza. What do you know about mentor or mentee? Hello, Toastmaster would like to learn English. I'm Tisa. Today, I will share my experience about being a mentor and mentee. As far as I know, a mentor is a person who teaches everything about knowledge. Mentee is a person who receives knowledge from the teacher, and every human being in this life will feel in the position of a mentor or mentee. I want to tell you about my 3 mentorship experience. My first mentor was a senior student. I was at high school. I like to join extracurricular or a school organization. I feel that when I become a mentee, I could gain new knowledge from a mentor. But I got a mentor who was toxic. Why do I say toxic? Because if we wrong, they will punish us with physical punishment, such as push up, sit up, running around fast, and other harsh words come out. And this toxic environment that ultimately shaped me into a toxic mentor for the next mentee. But at the time, I don't realize that I toxic. I was not a cool mentor. And my second mentor was when I was in college, when I entered the nursing faculty, which taught us to always care for clients and everyone. Slowly, I began to realize that the relationship between mentor and mentee I had during high school was toxic. Okay, I felt that my mentor in college was cool and cared about me until finally I realized again that there was something wrong between the mentor and the mentee in my college. In my opinion, anyone could become a mentor if you wanted to share knowledge. Being a mentor does not require you to be a senior if you're a junior and can share your knowledge. You can be a mentor. Needs explanation on what happened. Where you being discriminated? Where you bullied? And even after graduation, I was still haunted by the feeling that we are still junior and we don't deserve to be anyone. I get quite a lot of reproach from some senior if I share what my little knowledge. In my opinion, this relationship is also toxic. Finally, my third mentor, I joined the Essential Toastmaster Club. Yay! I have amazing mentor, namely Toastmaster Reza, our president club. And I get a mutually supportive environment here, even though we don't know each other and no one knows their background, age, etc. We gather with the same vision and mission. Yes, learning English together. I feel comfortable learning English here. Thank you to all of you. In the end, I can understand that if we want to quickly understand a knowledge, then choose a mentor who is realized but focused on goals without comparing you to anyone, and always appreciates every small achievement you make. This experience of being a mentee will shape us into mentors who are just as fun as our mentors. And the mentor and mentee relationship is in accordance with its goals. So, what kind of mentor would you choose? Cheerful? Strict? And what kind of mentor do you want to be in the future? Cool. Friendship? No, it's the time for you to choose because the future is made of the present. Life is made of choice. Because in the end, we just need to learn with happiness. Thank you all. Back to you, Madam Tom.
Life is a matter of a choice. Well done, Toastmaster Tisa. And congratulations, you finished the level 2 by completing this project, your last project and the level 2. And this is really excellent that you said you shared your experience, not experiment, your experience as a mentee. You had a toxic mentor before, and now you got a non-toxic mentor. which is really cure your traumatic, I can say that, right, about the mentorship. And it's really grateful that you find it in the Toastmaster. So hopefully we get more and more member for the soon to be Toastmaster, and you're still afraid how to be the member because we speak English and looks fluent in here, but well, actually we still made a lot of mistakes, but we appreciate you, especially your confidence. You make brave, get a level up, and everybody here so such a supportive people in this room. Well done. Thank you so much for your speech, Toastmaster Tisa. And the last one is our Toastmaster from Malang Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster SK, will be evaluated by Toastmaster Karina, which is me. And I'm the one who will evaluate the fourth and the last prepared speakers today. So Toastmaster Iksana SK Widya with the effective body language level 3, project 3, with the speech length 5 to 7 minutes. And the purpose statement of this effective body language speech is for Toastmaster SK to deliver a speech with awareness of intentional and unintentional body language, as well as to learn, practice, and refine how Toastmaster SK uses nonverbal communication when delivering a speech. Toastmaster SK, love yourself. Love yourself, Toastmaster SK.
Have you ever tell someone how much you love them? Or maybe you have other way to tell that someone, or how to show you how much you love them. Maybe if it's not with you said that directly how much you love them, maybe you said it with you spend your time with them. But how about yourself? Have you ever tell yourself how much you love yourself? Have you? Or maybe you have other way to say it to yourself. Dear fellow Toastmaster and distinguished guests, everyone who is very focused to achieve their goals, usually they forget about their self. They tend to focus to work about their dream or to catch their career, but they forget. Do they really happy with that? Or maybe when someone asks you to help them, for example, like me, I really love to help other people. For example, like, Eska, could you please finish this task for me? And I said, yes, of course. And I said very cheerfully. And then someone said that, Eska, could you help me to follow up this document to Mr. Ryu? And I will say, yes. And I will say, yes, 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 and yes, every time someone asks help to me. And then until I realize one day, I am very busy at that time and I skipped my lunch, then I got sick. And after that, I went to the bathroom and I was really surprised. So the woman stood up in front of the mirror and looked very messy. Her hair put up from her hijab and her eyes looks like panda. And of course, her skin looked very dull. And when I saw that woman, and I asked myself what I am looking for. Am I happy with this? Put others' business more priority than mine. And it makes me feels like, no, this is not right. I'm not happy with this. And after that, even though I know I really love to help people and I really love to catch my dream, to pursue my dream career, but there is something that I forget to enjoy my life. So after I realized to know more about myself, to love more myself, in the beginning of this year, I decided to love myself more. So I know I still trying to pursue my dream. I work very hard, study very hard, but now I will spare at least a day in my week, from my week, to have a little bit time that I could spend for myself. For example, I will spend my favorite day, which is Saturday. I want to watch my favorite movies and I will eat my favorite food just to boost my energy. You know, we need to charge ourselves, right? And maybe if I don't want to watch a movie, I can spend my day to go to shopping, buy cute clothes that can make myself happier. Or maybe I just went to somewhere that can make myself more relaxed. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, that is very good if we want to catch our dream or we want to help others, even though that we have so many things that we want to finish, but come on, don't make other business more priority than yours. Let's make ourselves happier and do anything that can make yourself more happy. So, have you ever tell yourself how much you love yourself? Big to you.
Oh, excellent. Wow. It's such a wonderful speech we got from Toastmaster Aska. Thank you so much for sharing your story in this room. And I would love to hear more about it. We're glad to hear your speech today. And also, we are very glad to finish the first session with all cheerful prepared speakers today. Thank you so much. That's all the first session that I have. And from the first to the fourth to the last. And let's move on to the second speech session, which is everybody in this room, including the soon-to-be Toastmaster, or we call it as a guest here, can involve and join the second session. And Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Reza, would love to lead such a fun session. Over to you, Toastmaster Reza.
Before that, Toastmaster Karina, shouldn't we check the time to
That's
check
right.
or not? Yeah.
Thank you so much. I would love to ask Toastmaster Akila, are the prepared speakers eligible to be voted, Toastmaster Akila?
I'm not the timer of the
I
night.
think it's
I'm
Toastmaster
sorry.
Eva. He's the timer.
What's going on to me? Toastmaster Eva, I'm sorry.
Okay,
Toastmaster Akila stuck in my mind.
Never mind.
Thanks.
Okay, I will start the report. The first speaker is TM Sanjung. TM Sanjung have duration 11 and 31. And then TM Deborah, 5 minutes, 38. And then third speaker is TM Tisa. TM Tisa have duration 5 minutes and 45. And the last speaker is TM SK, 6 minutes and 5 seconds. I will write down in the chat box.
Okay, please, yes, type down in the chat box. And I can assume that the 3 prepared speakers are eligible to be voted. From the second speakers, third speakers, and the fourth speakers are eligible, except Toastmaster Sanjung for the first speakers. Right. Thank you. And thank you for Toastmaster Reja already remind me especially to check the timer. And thank you for Toastmaster Eva. And this is the second session. Back to you, Toastmaster Reza.
Okay. Can I clarify if we only have 15 minutes for the table topic session?
We can have 20 minutes.
Okay, that's
I guess
good.
we can have 20 minutes. Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, where's the share screen button? Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
It's visible, Toastmaster Reza.
Okay. So yeah, I think Toastmaster Karina has already explained that table topic session is the funnest session in Toastmasters. Why? Because everyone basically could join, especially guests or prospective members. In fact, we really encourage prospective members or guests to actually join table topic session, because this is the first time you will actually experience what Toastmasters or what being a Toastmaster actually really is. So this is like a game actually, and I would really like to describe this like a beauty pageant or Miss Universe kind of game, because you will be receiving a topic or a quote or maybe a question. In my situation, because we're talking about happiness, we're talking about joy, right? And this week there was an Oscar being celebrated. The theme of today's table topic session is that you will be receiving a quote from an Oscar-winning speech. So if you watched Oscars, you probably should know that the winners in the Oscar, the best actress, the best actor, when they go to the podium and deliver their speech, they're not a Toastmaster member, but they're very good speaker, so we can learn a lot from them. And they actually have a great example about saying stuff impromptu. So, and then second, you will have a time to deliver a speech from 1 to 2 minutes. And then you can choose your stance, whether you want to agree or disagree with that quote. And there are certain structure that I could recommend, like tell your stance, tell your reason, or tell your personal story. It's really up to you. So the most important part in table topic session is that we encourage you to have fun. So before we start, I would like to call upon a member, either from Malang or Essential, who would like to give an example of how it goes to deliver a table topic in the session. Is there any volunteer? Going once. If no, I will.
I won't try.
Okay, Toastmaster Karina. Okay, Toastmaster Karina. Wait a second. Okay, your topic is going to be a famous speech from the first Asian actress winner, the second woman of color who ever wins Best Actress in Oscar, from Michelle Yeoh, and she's a Malaysian. This is your topic. Dream big, dreams do come true. Dream big, dreams do come true.
Dream big, dream do come true. There's such a beautiful quote that everybody needs to have it in their life. Dream big. How do we live without a dream? First of all, we start the day with sleep. I don't know whether we start with the wake up first or sleeping first. But for me, for myself, my perspective, since I love to sleep, sleep is part of the very essential that make me cheerful for day to day. Have enough sleep for 5 to 8 hours really is really essential for me. So start from sleeping, good sleep. Then I wake up. I start my dream. I woke up myself. I woke up my day. I start my day. I start my breakfast, and then I practically do what I dream of before. I listed what I really want to do. Okay, and recheck. And also I put my mind, I train myself that calm down, Karin. Okay, you can do it. You can do it. Take it slowly. Yes, not to be rushed like everybody, ambitious people have outside there. Just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it every day, every time. Remind myself, keep doing it consistently. Then boom, most of the time I get my victory. That's the small recipe that I get from not only for Misal, the big stars like Miss Toastmaster Reza explained, give the display to us, but that's actually I got it from my teacher when I was in the high school and even in the elementary, in the primary school. That's really we need to consistent about what we really want, what we want to be, and then make it happen. It's not like me instant on instant noodle. We make our dream come true, but well, actually, we keep improving ourselves. We fit ourselves with the good consumption of the food or the information or the skills, and that's all from me. Back to you, Reza.
Woo! Yay! That was a great example on how to deliver a table topic. So Toastmaster Karna basically did not prepare anything. She saw the topic. She could actually think for maximum 30 seconds, but she just chose to deep dive and tell her thought. And that's exactly what she tell you about dreams. So you can actually define the topic whenever you like it or whatever you like it. Of course, Michelle Yeoh talks about being an actress and being in Hollywood. That was a dream. But Toastmaster Karina contextualized a dream into what you see or what you visualize when you sleep. So that is also a legitimate approach. There's no wrong and there's no right in table topic because everything is just you. Okay, now I would like to encourage some of the guests. I see there's a person named Leonie, guest Leonie. Do you want to try to deliver table topic?
Hello, yeah, sure. Let's
Cool,
try.
okay. Wait, let me share you my screen again. No, I just present, but it's not on slideshow. Okay, sorry. Whoop. Okay, that's my screen. Oh, where is this Zoom thing? Wait a second, I'm having like the cool. So, guest Leonie, your topic will be from an Oscar winner, Ki Huy Kwan. He's a Vietnamese. He's also Asian. And this is your topic. Dreams are something you have to believe in. Dreams are something you have to believe in. You have 1 to 2 minutes. Can you spot the timer, Toastmaster Eva?
I don't see.
She's the one raising her hand, so I think you should see it on top of the screen.
Oh yeah, I could
Okay.
see here.
She will mark the green, yellow, and red.
Okay.
Cool. Whenever you're ready.
Dreams are something you have to believe in. So I agree with this statement because when you believe in a dream, you act as if you believe in it so that you will make the dream come true for yourself because you act as if it was something that is true, that is something that you will have in your future. It's a very important mindset to believe in your dream, because when you do not believe in your own dream, you will act pessimistic. I'm not saying to always like having this positivity in your life, because some dreams do not come true. I think you cannot have all of your dreams come true, but you should always start to believe it first until you couldn't have it, so yeah, it's the most important thing to do in our life is to believe our dream, and if it happens, then you'll get happy about it. But when it doesn't happen, then you make another dream and make it come true. So that's what I thought about this statement. Thank you.
Yay! Let's give guest Leonie a round of applause, or we usually call it soon to be Toastmaster Leonie because we're hoping every guest soon to be a Toastmaster member. Okay, I really love the fact that you really stress it doesn't matter whether it's going to happen or not. You just have to believe in your dream first. So it's not about the result. It's really about you're trusting in yourself. You're trusting in your dream. So thank you so much for sharing that, soon to be Toastmaster Leonie. I would like to encourage another guest. I think I saw another guest. Wait a second. Guest Gayatri Atalanta, do you want to try table topic?
Yes, of course.
Fantastic. I love that spirit. Yes, of course. Okay.
We have to cheerful tonight.
Wait a second. Let me share my screen.
Sure. Oh, I feel nervous. What happened?
Oh, don't be. It's fun. Okay.
All right.
Your topic is going to be a speech from the Best Actress winner in supporting role, also from the same movie, which is Jamie Lee Curtis. It's actually not her speech because her speech is pretty much like a lot of thanks and remarks for a lot of people. But the whole point of her speech is basically this topic. So therefore, this is your topic. You are never alone. And you have 1 to 2 minutes to deliver your speech. Can you see our timer, Toastmaster Eva, the one raising her hand?
Yep.
And
okay.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. It's interesting a quote. I think that I see. For the first, when I see that quote, I remember all members in here in this room. You are never alone. You have a purpose to practice your English. All of us want to get a best way to have a great speech in English. And of course, we are together and we are never alone to do it. So by gather all members here, I also feel cheerful, of course, because I'm not alone to practice my English. Even I feel nervous sometimes to see a stranger, I think. But yeah, when we have a purpose and a dream, so we can achieve that with a cheerfully way, and also we can get evaluation, and of course we grow together to be a better person in this part, I mean English skill. So it's a wonderful when we have fun together and we cheerful each other to achieve and to remind every day and learn together for get our purpose. That's what I think. Thank you.
Woo! Let's give soon-to-be Toastmaster Gayatri a round of applause. I love that spirit. I love that not only you tell your original thought about being together, that you're never alone, yet you actually contextualize it to what we're doing now. We're actually learning. Yeah. So thank you so much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Gayatri. Wait, I could call you soon-to-be Toastmaster Gayatri, right? Or it's not your nickname?
Actually, Mel, I have a long name, but you can call me Gayatri.
Okay. for now, I can call you soon-to-be Toastmaster Gayatri. Fantastic. Okay, do we have another guest? Because I think the one who named themselves with guest only like 2 people. I think I saw someone named Iksan, but I don't know if he's a guest or a Toastmaster member. Iksana, is Iksana Eshkawidia a Toastmaster member? Oh, actually, we have another guest. Guest Ina. Guest Ina, do you want to try a table topic speech? Maybe she's not here. Oh wait, she's opening her mic.
I'm sorry. I maybe next time, because I don't prepare anything tonight. So sorry, I cannot.
Oh, if your concern is actually not prepare anything, that is actually the requirement of table topic. You should not prepare anything for table topic. You don't need to prepare anything actually. So everyone who speaks in table topic, they just want to have fun. We just want to have fun and listen to each other's thought. So it's actually okay if you don't prepare anything. So do you still want to try either way?
But I am still driving. I cannot see your screen.
Oh, wait,
Maybe
did you say that you're driving?
Right now?
Wait, sorry,
yes.
you were saying...
Yes,
you were driving.
Yes.
In that case, we should not involve you. We don't want to risk your life. Soon-to-be Toastmaster Ina, please drive safely and don't participate. We're concerned about your safety first. Okay.
Thank you.
So we have no other guest left, I think. Is there anyone who would like to try table topic? We still have like 2 speaker slots, I think. Anyone?
They are in the chat box, Toastmaster Reza from...
Wait a second. Vincentia and Shanti. Wait, where's Vincentia? Oh, Vincentia Adventi. Soon to be Toastmaster Vincentia. Do you want to try? Okay, no response. What about soon to be Toastmaster Shanti?
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Hi.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I'm late to join because I have a meeting. I'm okay. This is my first time to join in this group. I'm so confused. What should I talk about the table topic? Just observation. I think it's the I think in the first meeting I just the observer, but for to be a table topic, or what should I talk in this?
Okay. Soon to be Toastmaster Shanti, if you
Yeah.
think that it's confusing for you to see Toastmaster for the first time, don't worry, because every member feel the same. Everybody feel confused what Toastmasters are doing. So you're not alone. Please
thank
do
you.
observe, please see everything. But the table topic is actually a session where you can participate even though you're confused. So what this session is basically like a Miss Universe. Think yourself as a contestant of a Miss Universe. You will be given a topic, and then you will have to give a speech for 2 minutes maximum. You can agree or you can disagree with the topic, and you can just tell whatever you want. Do you think that you want to try?
Okay. Okay, I want to try. Maybe I want to talking about the infection prevention control.
Oh, sorry. Toastmaster Shanti, the topic will be given by me.
yeah.
It's okay. Toastmaster is confusing. Everybody is confused in Toastmaster in the first time. Worry not. So can you see my screen? I'm going to share my screen now so you can read the topic as well.
What the topic? Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I think I'm already sharing. Okay, this Zoom interface is killing me. I don't know why. Okay, got it. So wait a second. Your topic is going to be this one. Geniuses are not born.
Okay.
You have 1 to 2 minutes. You can see the timer. The timer is Toastmaster Eva, the one raising her hand. If you see her, she'll be giving like green, yellow, and red. And red is basically the time where you have to just stop.
Okay. Genius and wait, I'm not the preparation about this. Okay. What the one I want to talk? Genius at the born. Wait a minute. Sorry, I'm so confused. This is my first time. Okay.
Oh, it's okay. That's a statement. I will guide you through it. So in Toastmasters, if you're confused, as members will also help you out. We will not be leaving you out. Don't worry. So this is the topic, right? Geniuses are not born. The first thing that you can do is you can agree with that statement. If you think that geniuses are born, you can bring example, for example, like, oh, Thomas Alva Edison, oh, for example, Steve Jobs, they are born. Because it's impossible if they're not born, right? They're humans, for example, like that.
Yeah.
But if you don't agree with the topic, you just have to mention why. For example, geniuses are not born, geniuses are, what should they do to be geniuses? So that's pretty much the thing that you can start exploring when you receive a topic.
Okay. But the geniuses, I think geniuses it's from we must to some everyone have like wait, in my opinion, everyone have talent about the something for concern about the something like maybe they have talent for the like a sing, like talent for the listen public speaking, but for genius about the something like it's the someone must be learning by doing, practice. I think it's not from maybe the someone must improving their capacity, improving the talent to be a genius in the something they concern about it. Yeah, it's my opinion. Yeah.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, cool.
It's my
Yay,
opinion.
let's give her a round of applause.
you.
That was a great try, Master Shanti. I know that you are confused. Well, I mean, what this is even is, but you try
Yeah.
it, you push yourself, you have the courage to overcome that. That is a good experience, I'm pretty sure. I don't know about your experience later on in the future. Maybe you're traumatized because
Yeah.
or not, but I hope you come back because you're
Okay.
more organized. Yeah, so thank you, Toastmaster Shanti. I really love the fact that you're not focusing on just talent, but you have to keep polishing the talent,
Yes,
right?
yes.
I really love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
agree with
talent
that.
is just relying talent alone is not enough. I totally agree with that. I actually time myself. We actually over time. It's more than 20 minutes already. So I think just to close this session, before I hand over the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting, or maybe the general evaluator later on. So yeah, this is a good news actually for everybody. The good news is that the speeches that I gave you earlier about the Oscar speech and Oscar wins, they actually come from a film called Everything Everywhere All at Once. They are the winner of the Oscar last Monday, and they're back on cinema for only this special prize. So you can check on selected CGP and you can just watch what this event is, and you can judge yourself whether this is a good movie or not. But I had really fun facilitating this session. I want to give the control back to the Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Karina, the screen is yours.
Thank you so much, our table topic master Toastmaster Reza, and also essential past president. It's really such a wonderful and cheerful session that, especially for the soon-to-be Toastmaster or the guest involved and enjoying the second session, table topic session. Well done, thank you so much, and big applause for our brave table topic speakers. Awesome to you. Hopefully you can enjoy and you can come back to next meeting and try to be the member to speak more often.
Toastmaster of the meeting, I almost forgot.
All right.
I haven't let Toastmaster
Timer.
Eva give a time report.
Yeah. Thank you. Toastmaster Eva, how about our table topic speakers? Are they eligible to be voted?
Okay. I note that all participants in the table topic is eligible. First speaker is TM Karina, have a duration 2 minutes and 20 seconds, and then STM Leonie 1 minute and 57, and then guest Gayatri 1 minute 38, and guest Santi 1 minute 33. Thank you. Back to you, TM Karina.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Eva. As a timer, we got 4 table topic speakers are eligible to be voted. Next on the third session, which is evaluation. And here, Mr. General Evaluator, Toastmaster Apri, would lead the third session. And over to you, Toastmaster Apri.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Karina. And before that, let's take picture together. So we can, all of you, can you turn on your camera so we can take
Yes, correct.
picture.
Yeah, everyone, please open your camera so we can see your beautiful and cheerful face. Please show us your cheerful smile as well.
Okay.
So bright. Today is really bright with a bright breakup. Right.
I will take 2 pictures. First is normal pose, and the second is your craziest
and abnormal pose. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I must change my
That's okay. You look cheerful from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will take picture in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I will see first. Okay, second picture, your wildest pose ever. In 3, 2, 1. All right. Okay, thank you. And now let's move on to the third session, which is my session. And for first session, which is speech evaluation, this is the core of Toastmaster meeting. So if you become a member, you not only deliver your speech, you also get the evaluation, how to improve it. And for the first speech evaluator, which is Toastmaster Dion. So I would like to call Toastmaster Dion to give your evaluation.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Apri. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Okay. First solo traveling, she said, from Toastmaster Sanjung. And I can feel the atmosphere pleasant during her speech tonight. It's a marvelous. You brought us to enjoy the time and space on your trip. You really make us dive in to see and feel what you have experienced. And my feedback will consist of two things. And the first thing that I like the most, and the second, things that need to be improved. Let me start with the first, which is what I like. Toastmaster Sanjung's speech is piece of cake to follow. You have a perfect structure in opening, body, and conclusion. And with good structure, it's absolutely make us easier to catch your message. That is to be careful. Don't easy to get panic and be calm. And I like your expression when you try to describe what you feel as a stranger and get a panic attack. I can see from my screen that you even make your face confused when you move your eyebrow. And it's really send the meaning of the hesitation. It's really, I like the way. And let's jump to the second. What you need to improve. I found one that is your gesture. In my opinion, try to use your body language and your gestures to make your speech more powerful. For example, if you say to yourself, be brave, for example, while you say that, please follow with your gesture or pose. Point to yourself like this, point to yourself, or you can with your thumb maybe find your self and make a gesture when you say be brave. Maybe you can be brave or like Superman pose or like a resting athlete like that. Overall, I would like to say it's a good speech full of meaning with two bold messages, I mean. And let me quote from your speech. Traveling is good if we have a good schedule and preparation, not just a crazy instant. Thank you for giving us a suggestion. Be careful. It's better to choose the trip with agent travel, and that makes the trip comfier. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster Apri.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Dion, for your evaluation. And I hope our first speaker can have some insight how to improve your speeches. And now let's move on to the second speaker evaluator, which is Toastmaster Adele. So please welcome Toastmaster Adele.
Thank you, RGE. Okay. All right, Toastmaster Deborah, congratulations for completing your project, Introduction to Vocal Variety in Body Language. I really love how you deliver your speech. Well, I know that this project is about nonverbal communication, but I cannot skip the fact that your speech has such a good clarity, like word by word, like every word that you said, it was so clear. And that was supported by, the intentional movements that you made. And I noticed that you put your hands on your chest when you said "for me," and also you pointed your forefinger upwards when you say rooftop. And yeah, that just emphasizes your content, and that is a sweet move. And not only that, I also noticed that you did some effort to, play around with your pitch. For example, when you said, "My dream is to have my own little farm." Yes, a little farm, right? So you kind of like put a little like higher pitch in your tone right there, and that is really nice. And I also believe that there were actually many more hand movements or like more gestures that you made, but they didn't make it to the screen because the way you position your camera, right? And a suggestion for me is to stand up, right? And though I know that it can be a little tricky to do an online speech standing up because you might need like probably an external microphone, in case like your built-in mic like doesn't, I don't know, like doesn't catch a distant voice, for example. But all of that, they are not for nothing. By standing up, you will have more space to show the audience like more hand movements because again, this is also about body language, not only the hand movements, right? So you will not be able to show the audience your body language if you're not standing up. And a little challenge from me is you might want to try to incorporate or to include some dialogue in your speeches. And that way you will have a chance to apply what you learn about, the volume, the tone and pitch, because in your speech, you didn't have a dialogue, right? So it's kind of a little harder to apply what you learn in this specific project. That is it. I'm saying, yeah, good luck for your future projects, and I'm so honored to be your evaluator. Thank you so much. Back to RG.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Atel, for your evaluation. And next we have our third speaker evaluator, which is Toastmaster Reza. So please welcome Toastmaster Reza to give your evaluation.
Am I audible?
Yep.
Thank you. Mentors and proteges or mentees relationship is a magical relationship that also exists in Toastmasters. And tonight, Toastmaster Tisa not only managed to be open about her mentorship journey in Essential, but also even in some aspects of her life. Fellow Toastmasters, I'm going to divide my feedback into two parts. One, what I love from Toastmaster Tisa's performance, and number two, how do we make Toastmaster Tisa's performance even greater? The first one, what I love, it's about the amazing structure. Fellow Toastmasters and soon-to-be Toastmasters, notice how Toastmaster Tisa had three distinct and different stories, like when she was in high school, like when she was in college, and when she's in Toastmasters. These are the faces that she would like to let you know. And notice how she opened and closed it. It's like a burger that has two delicious buns and also nutritious substance. And that is actually a great example of how you structure your speech. You have an opening, you have bulk of your substances, and you also have your closing. By having that structure, it enables your audience to follow where your speech is going to be headed and when it's going to end. It also even enables you to control when you want to overtime or when you are under time. I think what Toastmaster Tisa did, she was supposed to be under time because I think the timer has not given the green remarks, but because she knows where her speech ended, she plays with the dynamic. She plays with the questions in the end, and eventually she still performs just in time. So that's an amazing thing that we can actually learn from Toastmaster Tisa. Now, how do we make this speech even greater, right? I do think that Toastmaster Tisa could work on more on the elaboration. What do I mean? Even though the Toastmaster Tisa has 3 amazing and distinct stories about mentorship, I think that each of the stories need to be elaborated and needs to be a little bit more described because it's sometimes just too short. Like, for example, when she said that her first mentor was toxic, we weren't really sure how toxic she was or he was, and how did Toastmaster Tisa actually handle it? Was it really scary? Actually, a more thorough story helps audience to relate even more. So I would actually suggest if Toastmaster Tisa would like to tell stories in the future, you could actually recall the situation and create the stories by telling what did you want in that part of the story and what was the obstacle, and then did you overcome that? By having that formula, I would say, I think it enables the audience to have a more clear depiction on the story really is. But all in all, it was an amazing performance. Toastmaster Tisa, congratulations for passing level 2. To recap, amazing structure. How do we make it even greater? Elaborations. So that was it. I would like to give the control back to the general evaluator, Toastmaster Apri.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Riza, for your constructed feedback with our third speaker. And next we have our 4th speaker evaluator, which is Toastmaster Karina. So please welcome Toastmaster Karina.
Okay, thank you so much for Mr. Junior Evaluator, Toastmaster Apri. Toastmaster SK, congratulations for completing this level 3 and project 3. And I would love really glad to serve as an evaluator for you for your speech today. So by this in this evaluation session, I would love to give you room of the appreciation that you did really well and room of improvement that you will do much better for your next speech. First of all, you open the speech by throwing some question and then greet things the audience. It's such an exciting opening that you had done. It's really good for you couch the audience's attention at the time. And also at the same time, you made our brains work because of equations simultaneously. That's really great. And we keep listening to your speech, and I can notice during your speech, you were really aware of the facial expressions by showing brown or green to indicate you feel based on your story. And also really great that you use your personal story in the speech. That's a great point to share the speech. You also use your physical gesture effectively by doing the hands movement, which was not felt too much for my point of view. You nod and you shaking your head to emphasize some phrases. That's really great. And also I can notice from your speech, we can directly cut the input or cut the message inside it. But overall, you did such a well structure as for the speech. And also for the room of the improvement, I feel like you need more relax when you deliver the speech. When you say or deliver some sentence that indicate the feeling is cheerful, please show up your cheerful smile as well. And also the smile indicates that you are relaxed and confident enough to deliver the speech. And I think that's the evaluation that I can give for you. So really great to see your speech today. I hope we can see more speech from you and you can finish all the project that you have in each level. Well then, Toastmaster Eska, and back to you, Mr. GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Karina, for your cheerful evaluation. And last but not least, we also have our fifth speaker evaluator, which is Toastmaster Ranto for Universitas Indonesian Toastmaster Club. So please welcome Toastmaster Ranto.
Thank you, RGA, fellow Toastmasters and all guests. Please congratulations to our evaluator, Toastmaster Dion, that already evaluates our speaker, Toastmaster Sanju. You have a great and comprehensive evaluation, Toastmaster Dion, that I want to share to you. Is 3 points that's from your best point of view. The first one is you already explained to the audience what is the structure of the speech from Toastmaster Sanju, from the beginning, the body, and the conclusions. That's a good point of view. Number 2, you already explained about and ingest the audience and try to ingest the speaker, how to use body language and gestures. It's very interesting for you. And number 3, you already tried to use our WDU and related to the content of speech because we have to be cheerful to deliver our message. And we have a room of improvements to Toastmaster Dion to improve in the near future. Is number 1, maybe you can engage or make a suggestion to your speaker to start your speech with the questions. It will engage more the audience. Have you ever visited a country with solo or without travel agents? That's for example. And number 2, every speech of us needs continued by call to action. After Toastmaster Sanju already make a good conclusions, and she ingest the audience. Hello, fellow Toastmaster and guests. If you want to be a solo traveler, please use travel agent. That's one example of a call to actions. And number 3 is if you want to develop the speech from Toastmaster Sanjung, use body language and gestures, just propose to make a standing speech. Because if we have a standing speech, we will be more relaxed, more movements, and more space to use body language and gestures. Overall, congratulations, Toastmaster Dion. You have already completed your project, and with the practice, you will be good speaker and evaluations. And of course, be cheerful of today. Thank you so much. Back to you, RG.
All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ranto, for your evaluation. And I think that's all for the speech evaluation session. I hope all the speakers have some insight how to improve your speech in your future speeches. And now I would like to call our timer, Toastmaster Eva, to give the timer report.
Okay, here's a timer report. For the first evaluator, TM Dion, have 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and then TM Adele 3 minutes and 16 seconds, and then TM Reza 3 minutes and 22 seconds, TM Karina 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Also, we have evaluator TM Ranto 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, TM Apri.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Eva, for your report. And now let's call our ballot to cast the voting. Is Toastmaster Akhila are you ready to cast the ballot?
Yeah. By the way, I just want to make sure, does the evaluator are eligible to be voted or not? Or there is someone that's not eligible to be voted?
For the prepared speaker, the first speaker not eligible.
And for the evaluator?
All evaluator is eligible.
Okay, then cool. I will attach the link on the chat box for you guys to vote. Wait a sec. There you go. Waiting for your vote. Thank you.
Okay. All right. And all of you here can vote yourself in the chat box by given link. And now let's move on to my next team, which is Grammarian, to give the Grammarian report. So please welcome Toastmaster Jasmine.
Okay, I'm back again. So allow me to share screen now with a lot more details on that blank slide. Let's go back to this one first. Shall we? Overall usage of the English language today. I would deem this as rather comfortable today. The pace is relatively not too fast, all with the exception of TM Reza naturally would breeze through his English quite quickly. So this way, usually if the pace is slightly slower, it will also allow non-native speakers to understand better. So that should be the way we aim for in Toastmasters usually. Well, the other thing that I've pointed out, quite a few things that I have to point out here, there's the word travel agent, and it's not to be agent traveling or agent travel, because in English, adjective is always placed before the subject or the noun. There's also a statement saying, I less buy food from the supermarket. I think we should go into I reduce buying food from the supermarket, or I reduce buying or reduce the opportunity to buy food from the supermarket, perhaps. There's another statement that says can start this concept. So you may say, you may want to start the concept, I think generally. There's one mention about other way is, so it should be other ways or another way. So in English, it's very specific. If it's another, it's singular. If it's other, then it's plural, all right? Just to take note of that. Every time someone asks to help from me, perhaps it's better if every time I'm asked to help, then blah, 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 to carry on from there. And here again, it's a question of plural singular. Everyone has and not everyone have. Table topic session is the funnest. Usually we prefer to be table topic is the most fun. We don't stretch fun that way. We can catch your message. That's also what's heard today. Maybe best if we can say we can understand your message. Catch is something that you catch a virus or you catch a cold. Outstanding expressions or words that we have heard today. I was still haunted by toxic mentorship by DMT. So that's a very powerful word, haunted, because immediately that's you get an idea of what that word meant. From guest Leonie, she said, it's an important mindset to have to believe in your dream. So that again is something outstanding that we need to have. It's not just to believe in the dream, but to have an important mindset to do that, to be able to execute those. Inaccuracies in pronunciation very quickly, not sounding like an English teacher, but courage sounds like courage, not courage, right? Although it's spelled with an OU, avoid that, because that seemed to be the general Indonesian way of pronouncing where an OU sound spelled that way. Restaurant sounds like restaurant, not like restaurant, because I think that's the Indonesian version that we've just heard recently. Beneficial rather than beneficial, because it is with an I. And another typical way, again, when we see the word SAW, which is a past tense of C, we tend to hear the word saw rather than saw. It should sound like saw. Here is another expression that's also mispronounced, caught. Should sound just like caught. I caught this, a past tense of catch, and not caught or caught with an AU. Again, English is a bit peculiar, but this is something that you just have to know and get over it. And lastly, just because English is again a language where we have to differentiate between the long sound and the short sound. So speech is a long sound, as you can hear throughout this is what you will hear throughout Toastmasters meeting. So please get this right. It is a speech, not speech. So it is very important that we differentiate that. Thank you very much for today. This is the grammarian's evaluation. Thank you very much. Back to you, General Evaluator Apri.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Jasmine, for your grammarian report. And next we have Toastmaster Anna, and Toastmaster Anna have some problem with her internet connection, so I will give the report for the accounter. This one here. Actually, I already got this from Toastmaster Anna. Just now, which is let's start our report. We have from Toastmaster of Noting, Toastmaster Karina. You said her 5 times. Me as general evaluator, I did not notice filler sound. And for timer, Toastmaster Eva, you said her 2 times. And Toastmaster Akhila, you said 1 times. And for Toastmaster Sanjung as speaker 1, you said 10 times. And now Toastmaster Dion, Toastmaster Dobera, you doing a really good job. And next we have Toastmaster Adele as evaluator. You said 4 times. Also Toastmaster Tisa, you said 1 times. Next, Toastmaster Reza as double topic master. You said 1 times, 4 times, 2 times, and repeat word the most important. And next, which is Toastmaster Karina as double topic speaker. You said 2 times and repeat word whether. And we have guest Leonie. You said 4 times, 1 times, and what is case? Yeah, 1 times. Gayatri, you said 1 times, 3 times. And last but not least, we have Kesanti, you said up to 10 times. So don't worry about that because it's double topic is really challenging to reduce the and filler sound. And now for the most used for on the day is Toastmaster Karina. You said Cheerful 6 times, and I said for 1 times, and Toastmaster Sanjung 3, and Gayatri 1. So the word of the day for today is 11. And I also noticed we have good use of expression from Toastmaster SK. Love yourself more to make our life happier. And next, Toastmaster Karina, keep doing and you will receive it. Next, guest Leonie, believe in your dream, and if you could not make it, just make another dream. Okay, I think that is for my account report. And that is conclude for my team report. And now, as general evaluator, I will give the report for overall meeting. And for preparation, we start on time, which is really good. And also we have a little bit of chit chat before the meeting start, which is make the meeting more welcome, especially for guests, which is really good. And room for improvement, probably our player can come more early so we can say hello to one to another. And next for the opening, we introduce rule of the meeting, also introduce about Toastmaster to especially to guests so they understand what exactly Toastmaster is. Next, for Toastmaster on the meeting, you introduce the theme of the day, also make interaction to make the audience engaging by asking a question. And next is you use transition between the speaker, which is really nice. So I really appreciate you because you make a backup for the evaluator in the last hours before the meeting start. It's really nice. And Rohn, for information, probably you can introduce the agenda for today, so guests will understand how is the agenda for Toastmaster the Toastmaster meeting. And next for our topic master, Toastmaster Reza, I really like you introduce your role and the time for your session, and also you give a really enthusiastic when you start your session, also really helpful, especially to the guests that confused about the topic. You give a guidance, which is really helpful. And next you use a transition between the participant. You introduce the team, which is in my opinion is really fun about the movie. And you use a slide as well. It is awesome. And for the evaluator, you use a sandwich method, which is really nice to make it more easy to discuss to the speaker about their improvement. And next, which is timer, Toastmaster Esfa. I really appreciate you because it's your first time role ever in Toastmaster. You did a really good job. I really like you use a really clear background. You use a hand gesture to make our participant notice about your role as timer. So you give the report in the chat box. And for a calendar, which is me, I really like because Toastmaster Arna contact me before something happens so that I can make a backup. And next we have grammarian, Toastmaster Jasmine. I really like you use a slide, and also the report is really detailed and really interesting. And overall, I think the meeting for tonight is doing a really good job, and I hope all of you also have same experience as me, which is really make this meeting really helpful. Also, we back up each other whether there is something trouble during the meeting. And I think that's all for my general evaluator report. I will give control back to Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Karina, to continue the session.
Thank you so much, GE, Toastmaster Apri, for the specific detailed report that they give to us, and your rangers behind you that report all the entire meeting today. Right. I think we reached the end of the meeting now. We already finished the first, second, and third session of this meeting. Well done, everyone. Good job. Then I need to return to the president. It is Toastmaster Apri or Toastmaster Karina from Essentials. Is it president of Malang or Essentials president?
You can take the lead until this meeting.
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but I think we forgot something.
What session, yeah.
Why do I always forget the essential thing? Yeah. Oh my god.
Actually, we can have this one. That's why I forget. So shall I lead the session? This one?
Oh, let me lead the session.
Okay.
Right. Thank you. Hello, Toastmaster Akil. Again to you. You always appear in the beginning of the session, and by the end, how do I can forget you? Oh my god, so sorry. Okay, please announce the super favorite speakers and that's meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Akil.
Okay, I hope I'm audible. I'm pretty much used to it since this is actually the second time you guys forget about the ballot list. Okay. Okay. With the tight votes, actually, it's pretty competitive. That's the votes itself. So I will announce the 3 favorite speakers of the night. The first one will be the favorite prepaid speaker. Congratulations, Toastmaster Pizza, when they vote. And then the second one will be the table topic speaker. Congratulations, our president, Toastmaster Karina, for winning the session. Yes. And then the last one, this is the very tight one. It's like 30 and 38, but the winner will be Toastmaster Reza. Congratulations! Perhaps we want to take a picture of three of you.
All right. Let's Toastmaster Apri help to spotlight all the winner, please.
Okay. For this prepared speech, we have
Toastmaster Tisa.
Toastmaster Tisa. Let's see. Okay. Do we have certificate?
No, just three of them just together in the spotlight area.
And the evaluator is
Mas Reza.
Master Reza. And yeah, okay, I think Tasa. Yeah, we'll take picture. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Thank you. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you so much, Madam Bell Counter, Toastmaster Akila. Apologize, I forgot about you. I was typing the evaluation form for Toastmaster SK at the same time. All right. Thank you so much for having such a joyful meeting today between Essential and Malang Toastmaster. Hopefully, it can bond much more tighter between members and the ESCO and the future. Well done for everyone in this room. And I will give the control return back to the president of the Essential, since president of Malang Toastmaster already opened the meeting. Then I would love to close the meeting as well. Right. Then, as the president of Essential, I'm really grateful to have this meeting. Thank you so much. And for the important announcement for every member of both club, that this month we have a renewal and reinstate session. So everyone, don't forget to reach out to your treasurer from Malang. Who is the treasurer, Toastmaster Apri?
You can contact me, President.
Masih luar biasa. Oh, amazing. Toastmaster Apri run also as the treasurer. Well done. From Essential, we can reach Toastmaster Deborah. Hello, Toastmaster Bella. Say hi to everyone.
You can contact me.
Yeah. Beautiful, Toastmaster Deborah. Don't forget to transfer the sub so she can help you to submit the payment. Right. And for the guests, you can reach the VPM or the president itself, myself, or you can simply, if you a bit shy, you can text or DM our Instagram so we can reach you more further to guide you how to be the member of Essential or Malang Toastmaster. Right. I would love to hear from Area Director of Director G, Toastmaster Reza. Is there any announcement you want to put in this meeting?
Okay. Actually, it's J2. J is division. Just a quick, actually, very quick announcement. I think it's a very good. I just want to pass this information. I think it's going to be very beneficial to everybody who's here. So if you actually see the Instagram of Toastmaster District 87, oh no, where is it? Yeah, so there's a training coming up, actually a workshop. It's going to be filled by Ditya Miranda. It's basically how to basically have like a healthy club. There's going to be like 6 meetings, and for you to be able to get certification, you have to at least come to 4 of them. It's okay if you don't come to all 6, but if you come 4, you can be certified. And one of the unique thing about this training is that, or this workshop is that there's going to be like a one-on-one session with the facilitators, like Ditya Miranda, which is currently our district officers in District 87. So that's one that I would like to announce while we're here. The second is actually, if you notice, there's a Reza's Udly. You might be wondering what Udly is. A friend of mine actually asked whether it's a scam or not. It's actually not. Toastmasters International has been working with this AI tool named Udly. So if you open your Basecamp, there's going to be like a banner. Udly basically do everything, including recording your meeting. But the funnest thing is that, sorry, not the funnest thing, the most fun thing is that Udly is basically enable you to record your speech and they can analyze whether you have a good eye contact, whether you have a good face spacing, whether you have for example. They have personalized some of the things that Toastmasters value. So if you just log in, you can actually see what Udly really is. I'm actually still exploring myself. I think we can also assign coach, so mentorship could also be accommodated in Udly. I think this is one of the great reasons for Malang and for Essential. If you want to create a renewal campaign, please promote Udly. I think this is going to be a great thing. So member can practice by themselves, and this AI can actually see whether what needs to be improved and what's good. That's my little bit advertisement. Thank you, Toastmaster Karina. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Reza. I love the advertisement that is shared to us. It's really beneficial. I believe it's beneficial for all of us in this room. Don't forget to register if you want to join there. And also, from Malang Toastmaster, is there any note you want to give in this meeting?
Yes, I have an announcement, which is we have District 1187 Division G. We will have conduct open house on Saturday. So if you are in Surabaya, you can join this Division G open house, also division contest. So if you are in Malang, we can go to the Surabaya together. And yeah, we have Surja Wajudianto as our education speaker. So if you want to join, you can contact the contact info in this poster. So yeah, I think that's all for my announcement for the event, upcoming event this Saturday. Okay.
Great, thank you so much. I think we reached all the notes and important announcements that every member needs to know. And it's time for us to close the meeting by pressing the stop recording.